Good day, guys. Yeah, good day, guys. It's Sunday, so let's go straight to our weekly analysis. So, actually, on Friday, I think everyone already saw that the market was selling. The market was seriously selling, and that was because of Fed statements, and that pushed the market to the lowest side, right? So I hope everyone will understand that it's better sometimes to understand all these things. Like, it's weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we know that sometimes we need to chill, but you can take only an hour just to learn something. If maybe you don't really understand what's really affecting the market at the moment, let's say maybe the interest rates, just give yourself a time, find a video, 10 minutes video on YouTube that is going to talk about interest rates. Maybe that from that, maybe you can learn. Small things can change the way you see things, you see. But if you're thinking maybe you will just know this thing by just trading only, or maybe just getting a stronger or powerful strategy, that is a problem. Or another thing that you can get is get a mentor. Get a mentor that is going to help you, assist you with your trading. Finding a mentor, guys, is not saying that you don't know how to trade or something like that. Even professionals, we know that, guys. Professionals, I'm talking about professionals, they all have mentors. I'm talking about people who are way too successful, but they always have mentors. That doesn't mean that the mentor is better than the student. No, but the mentor is that person who's going to show you those things that you were not aware of, or things that maybe you knew but not able to place them, or maybe to put them into action the right way. You see. So find yourself a mentor, and there are so many mentors all over the place. Just do your research and you'll find some. If maybe you need my assistant, if maybe you feel like maybe I can teach you that, here it's my contact. You can post that. You can post the video. 150, it's my mentorship plus the signals, and it's lifetime. You pay once, then you're done. Then from there, I'm going to assist you. Whether you have problem with trend line, stop losses, trading psychology, whatever, then I'm going to assist you with that, right? So some people, they've been trading, but they never made any profit. Or let me just say, for those people, who maybe, let's say, they have been trading for some time, or let me just give you a scale that maybe you need someone. If you can trade the whole month or 2 months, and for that 2 months, actually the majority of trades that you took, or the signals, they were going into losses, or whatever the outcome or the result of that 2 months, it's, or you are on negative, and maybe it's been like that for some time. Please, you know what, get someone who is going to assist you before you lose much. Get someone. There's no, there's nothing wrong with finding someone who is going to help you. You see, the problem with people, they have pride. They know they've been losing, but they can't just go. They can't accept that and say, you know what, I'm not good. I need to find someone who can show me this. If you are smart, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Even geniuses, they go to school, guys. So they have people who teach them. But if maybe you think you are a genius, you don't need someone who will help you. I'm not saying strictly come to me. You can go to anyone else who has the information, who can teach you. Don't forget that later on, guys, we also going to go on. I mean, tomorrow, Monday to Friday, we go on live sessions where I'm going to teach you. We're going to go straight to NASDAQ, US30, do the analysis, and if maybe there's an opportunity, then we can take that trade. Simple as that. So okay, now we are at, or just let me just go to the break before we continue. Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. Okay, thank you for that. So now we are on German 40. So what's really happening on German 40 year? I think it's quite straightforward. We saw that the market was on a downtrend, but this one is on a bigger time frame because we are on a weekly time frame. We are on a weekly analysis actually. Even if it's a 4-hour time frame, but yes, I already did that on a bigger time frame. So I checked that and I saw, oh, this thing is actually showing us that it's been respecting this area for some time. But remember, the market took a dive here, and then when the market changes that, obviously this was an uptrend, but this is way too bigger time frame. But I think we should left that, we should leave this resistance there. Then when the market reaches that area, we will think twice about maybe continuing with the buy, because we were focusing on the small moves where it's like 4 hours or 2 hours or even an hour. So let's go close to that. I hope maybe you saw what's really happening there. So currently this week's we were here. So we had some very nice trends before the market went up, consolidated, then pushed up a little bit. Then we had this downtrend, and the downtrend was also straightforward because it was creating this type of moves and everyone was able to identify them, you see. So from that, we see that the market broke out of this area, which we can call that a resistance, you see. We can call that a resistance, and then the market came back and respect that area. And you know what, we did eat from this area, especially from this retest. We had some very nice trades, some very nice signals. Then the market just pushed up. The market was pushed, but I think around this area, yes, we did not have any entry from that area. But from this area, guys, we were just eating. We were just smiling to the bank. So what's really happening is, the market, while we still think that, oh, the market is going to go up, the market was going up nicely. Guess what? I think it was Thursday or Wednesday. Then Jerome Powell Fed statement and stuff like that. Then it pushed the market to the lower side. And this area that was marked as a support. And we can see that, yes, the market came back around that. Let me zoom that. The market came around that area, bounced back to show that, you know what, this area is actually a support area. But guess what, the bearish momentum was very strong, and we see that the market just broke out of that, and now the market is bleeding. The market is going down. So what can we say now? Is this area still valid? No, it's no longer valid. It's no longer valid. So what we're going to do here is, we just need to clear all this, and now we need, the market is going to provide that. Remember, the market is going to give us a very nice structure, but at the moment we have to focus on the biggest one, because now the market is trying to give us some rejections. Maybe now when we did everything, because it means the previous moves, they are no longer valid since the market just broke everything. So it means now we're relying on the biggest one, and now we have this one here that I've showed you, and we have also this support area here. So that area is where we can say maybe the market will come here, maybe respect this area and push the upside. Maybe that might happen. But if maybe the market is still on that serious, like seriously bearish momentum, maybe we will see the market breaking that and maybe pushing to the lowest side, you see. But mostly maybe the market might come here, then we can buy from the here if the market respect this support area. But if the market doesn't respect that, we already know what to do. It means that we can continue to do what? To sell. But I know that the market will just keep giving us some structures. At the moment, the market was like seriously reacting to whatever they said. That's why the market was still aggressive. I don't think the market will continue being aggressive like this. Yes, the market might still sell, but not exactly as what we saw last week. I hope you see that. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So let's push the other one, which is gold. So what really happened on gold? I think you already know that the market was pushing up. I've been talking about that area for some time, and we've been eating around that area for some time. Guess what? Since the market was pushing up on a very nice uptrend, the market broke out of that. And guess what? The market seriously pushed lower. And around this area, the market started to create this sort of a ranging market. And I told my people, I told you, if you do watch the videos, I told you that the market might create this something like a ranging market or consolidation before it takes direction. So I said we not have to do something here, but I can see now, I can remember this is a 4-hour time frame. I can see now that, you know what, now the market just broke out of that. Now we can take some very nice sell. I know the market is going to give us maybe some nice structure or something, but now is that time for us to say, okay, the market closed below that. Unfortunately, I wasn't focusing on this because I was eating on US30 and NASDAQ, so I did not really check and gold actually. So but I can see the market already closed below that, and I can see the other one there that we have like 3 candlesticks. If we go to a bit small time frame, obviously we're going to get like extra candlesticks there, so which means it actually confirms with this breakout. And you know what, if we saw that, we were just going to be in that sell, and maybe the market might reach this area. So I'm expecting that maybe the market might reach this area. Do you see this area? Maybe the market might reach this area, but it's still far, and it might look like it's close, but it's very far. If the market reaches this area, might start to respect this area and bounce back. But we'll wait for the market. We don't have to guess. We'll just wait for the market and see what is gonna happen here. Then if maybe this area is broken, as you can see, we had like several candlesticks respecting that area, maybe the market will break that. If the market is not going to respect that, then we can see what we can do. For now, we can't just decide, but we now understand that, you know what, we are on a bearish. Now we're just looking for what? For sell positions or short positions only. I hope you see that. I hope you understand. Please, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe. The channel is growing very nicely because of you guys, and thanks to everyone who already subscribed. If you are still new here, thank you very much. Welcome. You can learn so much from this channel. Go back and watch my previous videos. You will see so many things. It's not all about the analysis. That is where I talk about all these different topics. Maybe they can help you. Maybe they can help you, or you can combine the way I do things with your style of trading and do the right thing, and you can just produce a strategy from that, because that's how we do things. You learn from someone and you combine that with the way you trade. Then from there, you have your own way of trading, you see. So on US oil, what do we see on US oil, guys? On US oil, we can see that actually the market is now pushing to the lowest side. So what happened actually is the market was pushing nicely up. The market was let me see something. I think I see something like this. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want to confirm. I just need to confirm with this. Nope. I can't say that. That doesn't really make sense. So let's continue with the analysis. So what do we see here? What I see here is, I hope you can see this clearly, guys. The market was pushing up nicely. We did make some very nice profits when the market was pushing up. Guess what? We had a breakout. This is quite similar to what we saw on gold. So after that breakout, we see that, okay, just because there was a breakout, can we jump on the market? No, we were not supposed to jump on the market, because sometimes we have rules, we have strategies for entries, especially when there is breakouts like that. So after the breakout, the market started to do what? To consolidate. I hope you also saw this on gold. So now this is a perfect consolidation, and guess what? The market is trying to have like, I think the funds, obviously people, they're going to get hold on that. So you're not going to run away from that. If you trade around that area, most people, they're going to lose, because maybe they don't see that the market is actually just going up and down. It's not moving on a trend. So what we want is, or what we do is, we only trade with a nice trend, like going down or going up. But the one which is just horizontal like this, most likely you will lose. Just look at these candlesticks. Just look at them. Whether you buy, whether you sell, you will still going to lose, because the market is just 50-50. So actually the market is still deciding. When the market decided, it's where we're going to see maybe a breakout to the bottom, or maybe a breakout here on the resistance. Maybe then the market might push up. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So these things, they are very straightforward. They're very simple. But if maybe they are still difficult from your side, you know what you can do. Talk to me. I showed you my contacts. I will also show you my contacts after. So what's really happening here is we don't have any decision. We're still going to take any decision. We can take decisions only when the market breaks these areas. If the market push up, breaks that, if the market breaks this area, that's what we can do. I hope you can see what's really happening. I hope you can see or you can understand whatever that I'm trying to show you here. So let's push to the US30. We really punched this one. This one we made sure that we don't really miss this. You see. So this is US30. Let me remove some of this. This is US30, and guess what? We whoever attended our live session on Friday, they know what I'm talking about. They know that we did have some very nice trades on Friday. So let's start with the biggest trend here. So we can see that, okay, I don't know if you see this clearly. What's happening here is actually the market was trying to push the upside. You can see the market started from these areas trying to push the upside. Guess what? Just because we have like fundamentals, actually the market now is pushing lower, and you can see how long the market take to reach there. We have like maybe 1,000 candlesticks, but guess what? It took only the market maybe 4 candlesticks to reach that area. That means that was really, really bad for the market. Whatever that they said there, it was like seriously bad for the market. So now let's see. We had some very nice move, if you can see here. We had some downtrends. I hope you can still remember that. We have some breakouts. The market pushed up. And when we check, yes, we were on a bit smaller uptrend, and that was broken very nicely. Then guess what? We had a sell, and that it was, I think our take profit was a bit far. Actually, our take profit was a bit far. But just because the market was seriously pushing to the lower side, you can see the entry here, then the take profit here. But the market reached this area a bit later. Obviously, if you were in this entry, there was some sort of rejections just because this is a 4-hour time frame. So, but what happened is the market just broke out of this. Why did we just jump on the market? Because we did not really want to wait for the candlesticks or any other thing. Why? Because we were already aware of the news, and sometimes we have to combine the both fundamentals and technicals. Sometimes if there's nothing much, it means we're just going to wait for the candlestick to break out, maybe a retest and stuff like that. But when you already know the fundamentals, what's really going on in the market, you know the Netflix, they were just selling off and stuff like that. So we knew that, okay, that is going to affect the market. Fed also added some fire on this. Then guess what? The market started to do what? To sell off. That's why we had a sell pending order. Firstly, in the group, actually, before the market opened, we had a buy pending order. Then when the market opens, then I had to change that because you know what? In my group, we actually active. We don't just send and forget. Then if there's something pending order, if the market changing the direction, we can update that pending order, and which I think is something that people they should do. You see, so we saw around this area we saw the breakout. I think that is way too clear. Then from this area you can see entry, take profit. I did not really wait for the market to reach that. I was also focusing on NASDAQ, which was just doing some great job. So down there, because actually after this breakout, we don't really have any other area that we can say it's our support area. I was forced to go back and connect my previous areas. You see this? Yes, this one and this here. So I was forced to come back and connect these previous areas and to see if maybe they will make sense. And guess what? It seems like the market doesn't really care much about that. It seems like the market wants to break that area. And if the market breaks that, let's do it like this. I need to connect this nicely. So it seems like the market doesn't really care much about this support area and stuff. So if we break out here, because if maybe you miss the market around this area, it's no longer easy for you just to jump, because the market might just bounce. So it means we have we should have an area that we can say, if this area is broken, we can just keep continuing with the sell. But I know even if we have a sell, the market won't sell like that, obviously. The market might start to create some nice moves, even if it's going down. Or maybe we might see some nice support around that area. But we will see actually tomorrow what might happen. We don't even have to guess, guys. We don't really have to guess. We just have to wait for the market to give us that structure. Then we can follow the structure. At the moment, I don't really see that. Maybe I'm not really sure, because the market was still going down. Maybe the market might create a gap. I don't know. But this area seems to be an area that we can rely and say maybe that might be a support, but I can't say the market will respect that, you see. So it means we still need to come here tomorrow and see what's really happening. I hope you understood. Guess what? We are on NASDAQ. We are on NASDAQ 100. So what's really happening on NASDAQ 100 is that the market was actually on a bigger time frame. We see this thing was actually on a bit downtrend if we start to throw something like this here, because from this area the market kept pushing lower, even if we had some bullish momentum then, but they were on a bit smaller time frame. That's why sometimes we're supposed to use some bigger time frames, right? So now, where is our support? Our, like, the one that we think maybe might be our support is this area. And if you still remember, I've been preaching about maybe the market might reach 13,000. If you still remember, I said maybe the market might reach this area if the market comes back. So, and the market is heading there, and maybe the market maybe tomorrow might reach that area. So actually what's really happened here is, if maybe you do follow interest rates, and if you try to learn some stuff about that, is, you see, just because interest rate, actually, I mean, they want to increase that, right? They want to increase interest rates. They say recession, obviously there's a chance of recession. As the inflation is very high, they have to increase the rate. But you know what they're doing? What I'm thinking actually is, just because the market is bit high, the market is very high, obviously. So what they do is, they say, whatever they say, actually, the statement, they're all hawkish. Hawkish means that, correct me if I'm wrong, that the statement actually it's negative. Why they do that? They know, actually they already know. It's their fault. Why? But that is trying to help them at the same time, because the market is very high. And just imagine when they just surprise us, maybe after next week, I think it's next week, when there is Fed interest rates, then the market is going to crash. And just because they don't want to be the ones to be blamed for that, obviously it's them, but they just don't want people to see that, oh, it's Fed interest rate, they did this and did that. So what they do is, when they give these statements, and they give them before the interest rate, obviously, they make sure that the statement is as bearish as negative or as bearish as possible. Why? So that at the moment the market will be selling off. And obviously, if the market is doing that, obviously the market won't feel much pressure when they increase the interest rates, because when the market goes down, at the moment the market is like seriously crazy. When the market is going down, obviously, it means it's helping them. When they increase, that effect is no longer going to be that much. It's no longer going to be harsh, because already the market sold off before, and that means that it's no longer on their hands, because the market sold off before they even increased the rates, you see. So it means they just do this. If you understand this, I hope you understand this, obviously, because when the market is going lower and stuff like that, it means obviously on the other way, the inflation on the other way is going to little bit reduce it, obviously, and it's something that they want, because the market at the moment, it's like overpriced. So they just make sure that the market can go. You can see this since last year. You can see this actually since last year. The market was And even here, just check, if you check here, it was because of Fed interest rates, Fed statements. They were all negative. Then the time they I think it was around this area or here, the time the interest rate they talk about, they introduce or they release the interest rate, the market tried to bounce back because that was not really bad, you see. But it means the statement can be like seriously damaging than the actual interest rates, you see. So now when they increase the rates, people though, just because the market already sold, maybe the market will be around this area, right? Then they say maybe, okay, we're going to increase with 0.5 or 0.50 points. Then everyone was already aware of that, and since the market was priced on that, then the market might start to do it. But the market might start to push up. Why? Because that was not bit surprising. Unless if maybe they increase with 0.75, that's gonna be crazy also. But I think this week the market is going to react to that until they do they release the interest rate. But I think they done that. Obviously they know when they say, oh, the market want to raise soft landing, whatever, they know that they want us to sell so that the market can be nicely priced. Then after, when everything's trying to come back, then they can then push back again. Because if the market is here, actually the market, nothing is growing actually when the market is here. So they have to reduce that, you see. Then once people, if it's reduced, if maybe the market can reach this area or this level, now the market can, now people, they have money, they can now invest back in the market and stuff like that. Then that is going to reduce whatever that's really happening. But still, it's still really very bad, and that's really bad, guys. So I hope maybe you understand and you try to see what I'm trying to show you. Sometimes we have to look or watch or see through or beyond the trend lines that we see here, because that knowledge also helps us to take the right decisions, you see. So what really happened actually on Friday, or what might happen this week, is since we had, actually this was not there, actually let me just remove that. You will see this was not there. Obviously this was not there. We had something like this actually, and the market was pushing up, right? Since the market was pushing up, the market just broke out of that area, because we trade on bit smaller time frame. Then the market broke out of this. Immediately we took some sales. No, I no longer remember. I no longer remember if we took some sell around that area, but I know, oh yeah, I think that it was way back. We took some sell positions after here. We took some sell position there, because we had a ranging market. If you still remember, the market was ranging. Then I gave the sell pending order the time the market was pushing up. Then the market broke out of that again. But I think I gave this signal in the group because I was no longer on live session here. Then I sent the second one, and on the second one also, people we were able to hit another take profit. Unfortunately, if you are not in the group, you missed this, because I only sent one. So remember, guys, those people who maybe they don't want to join, they think maybe they can make money only by following me on live. Guys, there is a lot of money to be made when you follow me in the group. If you've paid the subscription, let's say lifetime, obviously we get like 4, 5, 6 signals in the groups. Here is only one signal, so don't think maybe we don't see that. Obviously, we know that, okay, if maybe you join the team, we're going to have extra signals in there, and that is going to help you to make more money. So what happened is the market was consolidating around this area. The market was consolidating around this area just because I already understood the fundamentals. We knew that the market was going down, so we sold. Then the market was in our favor. You can even go check my previous video on Friday. Even Thursday, we were just eating. So we did have some very nice trades, and also we did have some very nice trades on US30. Then once the market broke out of that, again, it was a bit late. I also sent the signal again. Then from there, what happened is obviously everyone took their profits. So where can the market support find the support? At the moment, we don't really know. The support that we have is this area that I have marked with the red support area, but there's possibility that the market might still come here and break this area. As I told you, that the interest rate might go even higher, or maybe the negative statements that they're going to say, they're just going to make sure that they sell. But I don't think maybe they will do that exactly on the interest rate. They do that before so that they don't want to be like uh, everyone to look that as their fault. But again, when I do the analysis, I started to see something like that. It's not really confirmed very nicely, but I can see that, you know what, the market is still on that bearish momentum, so we don't really have to fight. You know, last year or even this year, January, I used to just buy NASDAQ, and since the market started to change this thing, I started now trying to sell and stuff like that, because that makes you greedy actually when you just sell only. And I mean, so buy only. But that was nice when the market was pushing up. But now I have to change. Now we also took the sales and stuff like that. So for those people maybe who don't believe me when I say we did it, let me show you what happened actually in the group. Let me show you what happened in the group. Let me show you. I'm trying not to show people's name here. I want to show you the signals that we took. Here are the signals. I don't know if you see this. No. Let me increase this. Okay, so you can see here we did sell again. You can see here I did send the signal here before the market was selling off. And remember, here we already had some nice profits selling, and then I sent the other one there. You can see here. Look, oh, maybe you don't see that. Let me do something like this. Yeah, maybe you can see that now. You see this? That was the signal that I sent actually. Exactly there. There it's where we did have some very nice entry. That's why I say you should join the team, because eating in the group is something that you just know, man. We always do that. We always eat. You can see here, I mean, we were just eating. Actually, this April was a very good month for us. Everything was very, very positive. So you can see there that is still on the chart. You can see here everyone made some profit, which was great. So now we're just waiting for the market to reach this area, but it's still far, guys. We can still have some very nice sell, but only if the market gives us some sort of rejection, then we can continue to sell. Then from this area, make sure that you don't hold your trades up to this area, because the market might bounce very quickly, and we don't need to be in the trades when the market bounces. When the market bounces, we need to be on the right side of the market. You see, we need to be on the right side of the market so that we can make some profits. For those who want to join me, guys, there it's $150, which is very cheap because it's lifetime, and you're going to make that within weeks or days. It depends on your account size. We can reach that. You can reach that $150 within a week or two. You can check our live and prove where maybe we make trades and stuff like that. You can see that we actually take some very accurate, way too accurate signals. So with that 150, I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you how to trade nicely, how to trade profitably, or if maybe you want monthly signals, it's a steady $35 only. So for my contacts there, just WhatsApp me, Telegram me, talk to me if you will need some more help. This is Kenzo, guys. Don't forget to like, share with your friends. Please smash that like, subscribe. I'm hoping that maybe this year, before the end of the year, maybe we'll reach 10k subs, and maybe 10 to 15k, or maybe let's say 10 to 20. That is possible, guys, and that will be possible with you if you smash that subscribe button, if you share the links with your friends. Mostly people, they will subscribe, and if you like also, YouTube will recommend my videos to other traders or other people who follow the same thing. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex, Bow.